Yo, what's up, Tube? What's up, Tube? We back with another video. Damn, I look dark as fuck. Damn, yo, this shit is looking a tough angle though. So we a tough angle, can't lie. My shit look dark as fuck. I don't like. Why does it look? My fault. Anyways, we back with another video. We on the Twitch streaming live right now. We on the Twitch. We on the Twitch, and we are reacting to DDG Must Really Hate Bruce Drop 'Em Off 2023 beef in a big 25. Damn, nigga. Yo, I can't lie though. It's weird though. I don't like the way DDG been moving in this shit. Cause yeah, now he can talk because he's bigger than Bruce now. When at the time he wasn't, streaming wise. He's always been bigger than Bruce and everything else though. But yeah, bro. Like Bruce used to have power over the nigga when it came to streaming. And now that the tables have turned, the turntables, now DDG is just dogging on him. But the thing is, Bruce isn't doing anything back. You know what I mean? Bruce isn't doing nothing back. And then the one time he pops out in public and people start saying FDDG, blah, 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 then DDG wants to act like he's on the high road, saying, "I'm not even gonna mention him. I don't know why he's mentioning me. I'm gonna act like I don't need him. I'm bigger than him. I'm gonna start talking to him when he actually helps me or can benefit me." But nigga, you was just talking about him for 7 months straight, for a year straight, even after the whole shit was done. So I don't know why he's talking like that. But yeah, bro, and I mess with DDG too. I probably messing with him more than Bruce, but. That shit was just weird to me. It's just weird. It was odd. But yeah, I don't know why I'm standing. Let me lock in real quick. Why am I standing? Alright. I bet.
For the past month or so, currently sitting at 4th for the most subscribers on the platform. But despite his increased fame and success, DDG tends to get himself into drama with his ex-partners and other creators. Of these creators, there's one that DDG can't seem to not mention every chance he gets: BruceDropEmOff. For those who watch my channel all the time, I know it's been a minute since you heard that name here, and for obvious reasons. But I watched a YouTuber by the name of Point and Shoot the other day, a really good creator by the way, and he gave me a really good idea, so here we are. The beef between DDG and Bruce stems from a dumb situation 2 years ago that I'm not going to go into great detail about. Basically, Bruce said that DDG's music sucked, started as a slick comment, then directed it to him. DDG takes opinions on his music seriously, and he didn't like that, so the two decided to troll each other online, even in a Discord call. Things were super personal at the time.
This nigga and a nigga off stream with no camera that goes by the name of Cassinet instigated the fuck out this shit. And no one really talks about how they're the reason for this shit happening and for this whole divide to happen. And
as you can see by the
when I tell you this is the catalyst to set everything between boys night, what's it called? I'm tripping. YDK, right? Yeah. Am I tripping? That's what they were called, right? YDK. Or am I stupid? I be forgetting shit, bro. But yeah, this is what caused it. Cause Bruce left out of this feeling mad. Felt like his best friend set him up to do this shit for no reason. DDG held a grudge, obviously, because that nigga got cooked. Nigga went viral. Named 5 DDG songs. That shit was bad, right? Then yeah, Bruce felt some type of way. Like, niggas is trying to get clips off me. I thought we were more than that. And then, and not clips, because that wasn't really a thing. I mean, it was, but it wasn't like a thing type shit. But niggas is trying to get content off of me before my own feelings, before the way, like, they're supposed to care about me, what the fuck happened. And then, boom, the whole shit, that's when he started talking shit about them. So when he started doing blah, 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 then he got exposed, and the shit is all over. Now they're not friends no more, they're not cool. Boom, bada boom. Like this is really what started it all. So I'm not gonna lie, me personally, looking from a third person point of view, the the niggas that made any of this shit happen was Kai and Rage. Dead ass.
Clip.
I don't care if you had, that's just facts, Javante Davis on your side, nigga. I don't give a if you had Jesus on your side. It wasn't that serious.
The back and forth trolling would continue, with Bruce saying that no one can name 5 DDG songs if a gun was to their head. DDG adding him in a snippet to his I'm Geekin' song, where he said that DDG can actually rap. The situation would seemingly conclude with DDG reaching out to Bruce, and that was that. At least that's what we thought. We all know DDG likes to troll 24/7, but it's a known fact that he takes criticism of his music seriously, whether big or small. Pause. I mean, you could just look at the situation with Blackboy Max, where DDG felt away because of Max trolling him in a clip with Lacey.
Play that new DDG. Yo, this is crazy.
Obviously, Max and DDG are cool now, as they made music together following this. But this is just an example of how DDG doesn't tolerate what he deems as disrespect. However, following that convo that he had with Bruce to quote unquote squash the beef, Bruce would get into conflict.
Shit with Max was, I think that was scary for DDG. That was the first time. Second, actually, because it was like a repeat, but this one can end up worse type shit. Before, right? Every beef DDG been in, I can say he came out unscathed, but the Bruce shit was close, my nigga. Damn near all the DDG hate started with Bruce. I'm not even lying. The real DDG hate started with Bruce. That shit spread like wildfire. It started with him. And then, boom, bada boom, he's about to beef with Max, calling a nigga a bitch and calling Lacey a bitch. That shit, if that festered or like lasted any longer, holy pause, why am I fuck. Y'all niggas can't see me sit like that, bro. Anyways, bro, I have to, bro. I don't have anywhere. Like I'm sitting on a regular ass chair. Like it's not long enough for my legs, so I have to I could damn near put my legs on my shit right here. And this isn't even a desk either. This is a dresser. But yeah, bro. That shit. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, bro. That's really it. That's really the reason. Like that could have fucked his career overly bad. But they turned it into something nice, so that's fire.
Flicks with people like FaZe Banks, XQC.
It was the first time no one was siding with him. Cause even just thinking about it, just like, yo, bro, you really mad over that, bro? Like, really? Even after Max apologized, nigga was still on Hots. So niggas really did not really like, yo, this nigga DDG is low key weird, bro. Why he acting like this?
Lil Yachty, Kai, and Your Rage, and whoever had anything to say about their fallout, including yours truly, and has since left the internet to apparently get therapy and focus on other ventures. So with DDG blowing up on Twitch and Bruce out of the way, DDG feels that this is the perfect time to reignite the beef that probably never ended. This starts with him celebrating him having more all-time subs than Bruce and saying that he can't wait for him to come back to the internet because he's the only one keeping his name alive.
And it's good to see. I'm great to be a part of this era of Twitch. When I was doing it about 2-3 years ago, when I ruined Bruce's career, it was fun, but it wasn't that fun though. Oh, they say all-time subs. All-time subs, come on y'all. Ain't no way I'm letting this bitch have more than me. DEO, everybody stand for DEO. Aha, I passed you, aha. DOK, I passed you, aha, Bruce, I passed you.
Following this, DDG will
Shit like that, right? I know the niggas trolling, but it's a little immature, a little. If that nigga said, hey, I passed that bitch ass nigga and started dancing, that would be real trolls. Real trolls, you feel me? But that shit right there, that felt like he was just doing that Like the kid in you came out at that moment and you actually meant that shit. Like you actually meant to do that shit, which is weird to me.
Go on a run that has been continued up until now, dissing Bruce any chance he got. There's so many clips, so I'm just probably gonna turn this into a damn montage.
See? He just ate like dogging on him, and then now that Bruce doesn't do anything, by the way, it's the crowd. Now DDG want to act like you want to take the high road, my nigga.
DEO, nigga. Right now.
He worked his ass off for the 30K sub. I got double that in a month. Come on, man. It took Bruce's whole life to get that shit. Come on, man. I know I said it wasn't smoke no more, but Bruce, it took your life to get it. Bruce, where are you? A week. Where's Bruce? You nigga. Is Bruce? Where is he? Do you know where he is?
Say DEO.
DEO? Is it DEO or DEO?
DEO.
DEO.
Bruce. No. DEOK.
Like DDG hates this nigga so much that he'd put up
Aiden, bro. I don't watch that nigga because I feel like the whole shit is toxic, but I miss the old Aiden, my nigga.
other streamers over Bruce just to spite him.
I'm cool off Bruce because Bruce was just like a wannabe him. You feel me? He was doing the same mannerisms and trying to be funny like him. But now that we got Soluminati back, it's like, what's the point of having a Bruce?
I know Bruce ain't never made no 700 in a month.
He might have.
No, yeah.
With cake.
As one of the professors during Streaming University, DDG dedicated an entire course to YouTube beef, even saying that he ended Bruce's career, apparently making him quote unquote fall off and go broke. He would also say the same things during an interview with The Breakfast Club.
How to make them fall off. DEO. DEO. This is one person that I ended. If you DEO, I'll put these gloves on you right now.
I got a question.
What?
Why fall off?
To fall off is to lose a beef. Who's Bruce? A nobody. The reason me and Bruce started beefing is because he was doing a live stream with an artist named Lucky, correct? He was fucking Lucky, right? And after he got done doing that, Lucky was like, the chat, he was reading this chat and he was like, hey, they saying play DDG. Bruce was like, I'm gonna save you from that. I don't want you listening to his shit. I didn't know Bruce at the time. Never heard of him, never cared for him. But once I seen that, I said, okay, it's time. I've been beefing with him ever since. That's almost 2 years ago. Since then, Bruce has fallen off. Bruce has gone broke. Bruce has lost fans. We don't know where he is. He's doing one-off interviews, trying to get his clout back. It's unrevivable. You know why? Because I ended him. He was on a live stream with this dude, with this rapper Lucky. And Lucky was like, play DDG or something like that. That's what he read in the chat. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna save you from that. That's what Bruce said. Like, basically like insinuating DDG, we don't need to even mention his name. After he said that, I've been trolling him for like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
Pissing me off. That girl right there, she pissed me off. Why are you acting like, actually, this is better. She pissed me off. Over there. Over there. Over there. She pissing me off. Fuck. I'm losing all sense of direction. What the where the fuck am I going? There you go. There you go. She's pissing me off. She's on her phone. She's just on her phone, ignoring the nigga.
I made him fall off. I ended his whole career. I get rid of folks.
So Bruce don't stream no more?
Nope.
At this point, there are people in both communities that genuinely believe that DDG hates Bruce, because there should be no reason to have so many clips of him dissing this man. But DDG says on a few occasions that this was a stunt to get Bruce to come back to the internet, and that there are no real problems.
I don't want no more smoke. I'm done with y'all, man. I'm done trolling, man. I did what I had to do. I brought y'all back, man. Posting on Instagram and shit. I'm just trying to bring Twitch back. Even when I be like dissing Bruce and shit, it really be for the community. Everybody should be on stream, bro. Everybody should be on the Twitch, whatever the fuck. All should be on this motherfucker. Whether we beefing, collabing, whatever. It's just better, bro. Like, it's fun, bro.
As recently as a few days ago at a concert, the crowd would chant F DDG with Bruce egging them on. DEO better be glad this happened, because having this nigga at the front lines to defend your honor after everything DDG said is not cutting it.
Garbage.
Who said that? No, who said that?
No, I was answering this question.
Get out.
DEO to my God! I ain't talking about
I'm with Bruce, nigga. I'm a plant. They talking about DEO trying to die. I do respect you.
Get up.
Seeing this as an opportunity to continue the beef as it's no longer one-sided, DDG would hear about him getting dissed and respond on stream saying that Bruce is not relevant enough to beef with him and calls him Kai Cenat's son. He also says that if he does a show in DDG's hometown, he's pulling up.
I ain't mentioning Kai's son no more. Yeah, if y'all put that in my Twitter com again, until I see numbers that's worth beefing with, I don't want to say his name. You're getting banned from the Twitter com if you bring that in my shit.
Man, you get a concert and go say you.
Who gives a fuck? It was 50 in there. Who cares?
You know how we coming. You don't know how you coming. You gotta show us, little bitch.
Man, do a hosting in my city, I'm pulling up. If it's like that. I don't slide on nothing.
Feeling on top of the world after RKOing an IRL troll at DreamCon, DDG's brother Dub says that it's up for Bruce if they ever run into each other.
I see what you said at that concert. You say fuck this, we take that personally. Keep it internet. If you want to keep it internet, you bitch.
Someone said bro got into one altercation and thinks he's Suge Knight. But nah, I don't even know if bro is trolling or serious at this point. He beat up one anime nigga and now he thinks he's John Jones. Honestly, DDG has been baiting Bruce to respond for a while now and it basically worked, so now he could keep mentioning him for all of eternity.
I think they came from that shit. Like, grew up in that shit. But do I think any of the niggas really like that? Dub, maybe. Maybe Dub. Maybe, because, you know, older brother type shit. Probably did more shit. And the other brother that passed away, RIP. Probably. But DG, not so much. Do I think Dub was slide for DG? Yeah, but I don't think they're like that to the point where you should feel threatened. You know what I mean? 13 more players withdraw from the NBA draft pool. What? My bad.
This is what he does. You saw what he did with Solo Naughty a couple of years ago and it backfired with him getting the doo-doo garbage nickname, which led to that fight with Dub. DDG can't operate on the internet without some sort of beef. I mean, the man said it himself.
I won't smoke the moment he log on. I'm on that. I've been fiending. I'm tired of positivity. I want negative.
I have no horse in this race, just here to cover it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's Fargo.
Alright, shout out this nigga, JBM Fargo, 71K. I'm gonna be there soon, gang. I'm gonna be there up with you soon, gang. Yeah, y'all tap in with the Twitch, gang, and I'm gonna catch y'all niggas.
Love me if I die, you don't know when I'll be gone. Told her, love me if I die, you don't know when I'll be gone. Late nights I cry, all this pain that I own. I just stuck on